all of all, Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too. And all of all in between, this is for the absolute bigger and better of you, only crossing positive and good as truth. All of all, if you followed anything I've put out, or you follow my YouTube page or any of my blogs, some are still existing and some aren't, you know that I have children in the world, right? And one of my children is Kebu, and Kebu is at an age, he's 8 years old, and he's going through a lot of things, he's getting bigger and he's becoming more and more aged to the reality of him growing up. But the reason why I bring all this up is because I got a question for you, Kebu. Now, you always hear Daddy say, only cross preset one more positive when you feel all negativity, right? Because that will add you up good as truth, right? And the negativity will subtract to nothing. You only feel bigger and better for it, right? Now, just imagine if you didn't know to do that with negative things, like you really thought they was bad and you had no way of knowing to even cross those things back positive, man, right? You'd always have that bad way on you, man, and that bad way is no good as truth. It's a lie on you. And the reason why that word bad even exists is because through faith, Caden, we say that things are bad and we say that things are neutral. But there's nothing neutral or bad. Either you're in a negative way, which is deficient of you being one absolutely more positive and good as truth, right? Or you're more positive and good than any negativity of you. And that's how you feel as truth, and that's the bigger and better of what you are in reality, positive and good. But I'll tell you what, man, if you don't know that, right, all throughout your life, when bad things that you think are bad come on you, right, you won't know how to deal with those things. And some of those things will stay on you constantly because that's just how life is, you see. No matter who you are, you can't get around those feelings. You hear me? The negatives and the positives to make you good as truth. But if you don't know that it's not bad, you're always in a bad way with the bad of you. Now, some people are blessed and they got a clue not to stay that way. But even the time that they are that way, if they don't know to cross themselves back positive every time they feel that way, that's the only way to stay good. And they don't do that with everything as truth, right? To be the bigger and better of it, positive, good here and now. Well, it's a devilishly delusion on them. See, when you take the energy from reality and you digest it inside of you out, right? More negative, right? With negativity, well, that creates the matter in your life to be a negative way. And that matter consumes you to the absolute of all negativity, which is nothing, the neutral of nothing. That's why people cross with decay and disintegration, aged out of reality to one neutral nothing, just negatively deficient of being here and now. Dust the wind at the beginning again. Don't ever be that guy, Kebu. Listen to me. I know I've told you that a bunch, and I know I've said this to you in all kinds of different ways, but you're going to have so much stuff you're going to have to go throughout your life to survive. You hear me? To make it, to always be bigger and better, good as truth. Part of your daddy and part of your mommy. Positive and negative to the good truth, your shape, form, mass. Now, all women, right, all female things in electronics are considered negative, and all male energy is considered positive. But I'm going to show you something about this negative energy, right? If you overpower the negative, right, it's no longer negative, it's only positive, right? That's the one nothing of it being negative, and that keeps the power good as truth. Just like when you plug in your 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 TV or your phone or anything, right? You got two wires going to it, right? And as long as they're more positive and good as truth, right? That's the bigger your phone getting charged, right? But if not, if they're crisscrossed, right? That's negative. They'll make your core catch on fire and burn out to nothing. You hear me? In reality checking, that's what you do with your body and your life, and the male and female energy and matter of you in your life when you don't know to only cross it back one more positive to be good as truth. You know, in reality, mommy couldn't always do that. But guess what, K-Boo? What I tell you just a second ago about positive energy, right? When it comes to negative energy, it overpowers it and it absorbs it to nothing but good as truth, to the bigger and better of only being that way in reality check. So don't worry about your mommy. I got her back. You hear me? That's the thief and the Holy Spirit, God, King, and Adam, man, first evolved of all I am. Because all of existence states this way, Caden, listen to me. No matter where you're at here and now, you're existing more positive and good than all negativity that destroy you, right? If you only cross that way when you feel all negativity, you can only add up bigger and better as that negativity subtracts to nothing. You hear me? And in reality, it's negative as hell that your mommy is no longer here and now with us. Good as truth. But in reality check, I got her back and I got yours too, because I know, right, if I exist long enough and I make the world a better place, a true reflection of the one God of all I am, the Son God of all I am, the Son of God of all I am, more positive than the negatives of it, it'll be the paradise of every fool who ever existed, to the reality check of anybody I can think of. Because we've all been blind fools, just unevolved with faith. And we were created, Caden, to populate infinity for infinity as an infinity of our own, dude. And that's a fact. I tell you that as your father. I tell you that through the Spirit of God as truth of Jesus Christ. I tell you that as the bigger and better of all reality check of mankind. Anybody who says we ain't, they're out of their minds. They're unevolved and they have no clue. Don't hate them. Pity that fool. That's what I do. Nod on it. World, that's God. That's truth. That's a reality check. That's a fact.